See if I slow her down a little bit. That might be... This might be okay. No, maybe it's not okay. Alright guys, it's time for RS Tech Mines, so this is kind of a tricky level, and it starts us off with a little puzzle, so coming up here there's a little crawl space that you want Lara to climb up and go through. Now, there's going to be a bit of a door puzzle when she gets to the other side of this crawl space. You're basically going to run around, and as you run up to each door, the door is going to open. You're going to hear the sound of a door opening, but you want to listen. Because what happens is you hear this door open, go a little bit further, you're going to hear a door open, but yet you see that door ahead of you is closed. But what door did open or close? What you're going to want to do is look behind you. And it's confusing, but you want to look behind you because what ended up happening is that you'll see this door shut, but by it being shut from the way you came, it opened this new passageway that Lara can crawl through. So, you want to make sure to listen and look behind you. Because if you just keep running forward, I mean, heck, you're just going to be running in circles for days. You don't want that. Alright, go ahead and back up and then climb down the ladder. Alright, come over here, pick up the M16 rounds. Alright, and then you're going to see there's like a couple of poison breathers, experimental guys in there. But there's also a guy with a flamethrower that's fighting them for us. Do not shoot the flamethrower guys in the white suits. They're more or less your allies as long as you don't attack them. But if you do attack them, they will turn on you. And of course, I mean, there's no reason to even want to attack them because they don't drop ammo for you. And of course, I mean, they fight off, you know, the experimental guys that will kill you. So, let's keep them as our allies. Alright, so, this is sort of like the main mine port room of the level, so you might notice there's a door over there that we need to get open. But we need a crowbar for that. We did save the crowbar from the last level, but, I mean, when you start this level, it goes in the discard pile, so sorry. We have to get a new crowbar. Alright, so there's 3 different mine cars. There's a middle mine car. If you go down to the lower level, there's a low mine car. And then up above, there's a high mine car. And you can do them really in any order. The one you do last is typically the top. But you can do the middle mine car first, low mine car. You're basically going out and getting different items that you need to complete the level, so you can do, like, you can basically do whichever order you want, but I do like to start with the lower mine car, and you guys will see why. There's going to be a poison breather, go ahead and take care of it. You can try using your standard set of pistols. You might want to use a slightly more powerful gun. All pistols work. And make sure you're clear of him as he's dying, because he unleashes a huge belching as he's dying, so yeah, just avoid it. Alright, so now that he's down, why don't we go ahead and go for a ride on this mine car. And you typically want to save before you go for a ride on the mine car, because let's just say you're playing with some fire. Alright, so now we're going to take the mine car and go through this mine. We actually need more or less all of our health on this level, because there's like a long underwater swim that we're going to have to do. Alright, so alright guys, so now it's time to ride the mine car. What I'm going to go ahead and do is go up the track. So be careful on the mine cars. When Lara comes up here, it's going to be a railing. Go ahead and duck. And then when she gets a little bit further up, there's a switch. Make sure you hit the switch with action, because most of the time, if she doesn't hit the switch, the tracks are going to lead her to something horrible. So hit that. Also duck before the railing, and then keep going. Do not go too fast. If you go too fast on the minecar, you'll end up overrunning a turn, and, you know, the minecar will go off the track. It's real ugly. So you want to aim around medium speed. If she's too slow, she won't make it over certain gaps. If she's too fast, she's going to overrun turns. So come over here, hit the switch. It's going to open up a door. What we're now going after is a winch, which we're going to get eventually. Come this way. There's going to be a slide that we go down. Alright, so we can light the flare, but actually what we want to do is get out our rocket launcher, because there's going to be a mutant guy, and these guys are tough, I kid you not. Alright, so 2 rockets should take him down. Alright, now what we can do is go ahead and proceed on through this corridor. There is a crawl space coming up here. You can go ahead and go in there. There are some pickups, but you will spawn another mutant. So what I'm going to go ahead and do real quick is save the game. And I'm going to light another flare. I'm not so sure you can light flares while you're crawling. If you see, we spawned another mutant. Like, look, he's coming our way. So come over here, we get another rocket. It's too bad we'd probably use it on the mutant. And then, see, what did we miss over here? Get some more ammo, I guess. Let's pull out the Uzi. Let's see if we can get him from in here. Or actually, no. Why don't we go ahead and pull out... I guess the rocket launcher will probably do. Yep, and we poofed him. Alright, we no longer need to worry about him anymore. But yeah, you want to kill those guys fast because they take a lot of rounds. I mean, it took 2 rockets to kill that guy. I mean, if we were to use just the standard set of pistols, we'd be shooting him for a long time. I think with Desert Eagle it takes like 5 rounds. Alright, so now go ahead and climb up this ladder. Alright, so if you guys are wondering, you can go ahead and push this switch. And if you see, that's going to open up a door that leads you back to your minecar. But you don't want to go that way yet. You want to go this way because this leads you to get the winch. Come over here, there's going to be another crawl space that Lara needs to go through. Alright, go ahead and climb out of this hole, and then you're going to end up in here. Alright, so be careful. You might want to pull out the M16, because there's going to be another mutant that comes in here. Don't let him get too close to you. Alright, that took him down. Alright, so we no longer need to worry about that mutant, but we do need to go ahead and go back through this door. Alright, so there's going to be a pool of icy water, and that's going to be where we need to go to get the winch. But there's a couple of different things in the water. There's a winch, and then there's, I believe, ammo, or something else. So, if you can look, down there's the winch, then there's an opening that leads us to ammo, so go ahead and go for the ammo first. Go ahead and get those, then roll around. You want to be very fast. Don't be in here any longer than you need to be. Alright, so after you get out, go ahead and wait for your air gauge to charge up, because you need every bit of time that you can have in that freezing water. Alright, let's see, is it... I have to wait a couple more seconds. There it goes. Alright. So now go ahead and go down, grab them, and then go ahead and make it up, 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 and out. Alright, so coming up over here is a switch that you need to pull, and actually let me save my game. I know I'm saving a lot, but this level's tough. Alright guys, so go ahead and press this switch, you're going to open the door, then the mutant's going to come out. Pull out your Uzis, then come this way, you can take safety on the step. You can use your Uzis to kill the mutant, I think they're fine, just don't waste your rounds. Alright, that brought him down. So go ahead and come back out this way. Press the switch. It's going to open up a door for you to get back out. Go ahead and jump over this, then turn left. Alright, then you're going to go ahead and take this minecar back. Remember, you can slow down with the jump button. You are going to want to slow down because, like the next turn, it's very easy for Lara to overrun. So, slow down. She can go ahead and go. Alright. Now, coming up over here, there's a rail. You want to go ahead and duck. And then hit that switch. Lara's going to end up going the long way around. Coming up over here, I mean, she's going to go ahead and go fast. She's going to end up back in the mine port room. She automatically stops when she gets back to base, so it's probably okay. But after she gets back, go ahead and get out of the mine car, and then we're going to go ahead and go back up this slope. Go ahead and get back up here, turn right. And this time we're going to take the middle mine car, so... yeah, we can go ahead and go back this way. Get back in that. Alright, so Laura's first gonna go over this gap. She can go fast at that point. Now, she's pretty much okay on this next little bit, but she's gonna need to slow herself down because maybe not this turn, but the next one, if she's going too fast, she'll overrun it. So I'm gonna slow her down. And then after that, she can go ahead and go down this turn. She'll make it, and she'll still be fast enough that she can make the gap. So you want to be slow enough that she doesn't overrun the turn, and fast enough that she makes it over a gap. So hit that switch. If she does not hit the switch, then she will not stop at this point. She will keep going. Alright, now go ahead and get out over here. That guy went ahead and... it looks like the flamethrower guy took care of him for us. So, there's a drill here. You want to be real careful getting through that. You actually can crawl, but... yeah, you can't just time it like that. Alright. Now there's a crawl space up here that Lara can crawl through. If you guys are curious as to what's down below, she can go ahead and go off the edge. And we get a couple of flares. Okay. So, at this point, I'm going to go ahead and save the game again. Alright, so from here, back up. Make sure you go down the slide facing backwards so she can hang. You don't want her just sliding off. Go ahead and drop at the leftmost spot, because that's where she loses the least amount of health. Also, if you go in here, there's no reason for you to go this way unless you're going for kills. But come here, you spawn a mutant. Okay, 2 rockets kills it. Alright, now, if you guys are wondering what's in here, there's really nothing. The only reason you would go this way is if you're going for kills. Alright, so, now let's go ahead and come this way. Lara can then go ahead and hang from the edge, and she can drop. Be careful, because when she's throwing her flare away, she sometimes will not grab the edge. Here, she can go ahead and grab this ledge, and she can drop down. Now, she can come in here, and then there's like another ledge for her to go down. So, you also don't need to come in here unless you're going for kills, but in here, there's another poison breather, so you can use the Uzis on him. But keep back, because you don't want him to get you with his belching. Alright, I also believe there's really nothing in here. So yeah, you wouldn't really go in here unless you're trying to get kills. Alright, so then go ahead and come back out. Alright, go ahead and shimmy to the left a little bit. Drop to this lower ledge, then shimmy to the right. Alright, so there's a poison breather down below. You can kill it from up above. Just, you can probably use your pistols. Get back a little bit if he's throwing his belchings at you. I think that's probably good. Okay, so I don't believe that there is anything down here. But we did need to kill that guy because he'd, like, shoot his belchings at us, like, while we were shimmying, so let's just be glad we killed him. Alright, let me save so we don't have to do all that stuff again. Alright, so, shimmy along this way, then there's going to be a poison breather. We need to kill this guy very quick because we don't want him too close to us or we're going to get poisoned. So, what you're going to go ahead and do is climb out into this little crawl space. Then come over here, pull out the Desert Eagle. He should come. You might get back a little bit. There, that should save you. Alright. Then go ahead and come out this way. Then we're going to end up in this room. There's going to be a flamethrower. Don't shoot him. He'll take care of some of the experimental guys for us. But you do want to jump on top of this bridge, because this is going to be where you get the crowbar. Now there's another poison breather over here. You might use your Uzis on that guy and kill him quick. Now, before you get out of here, you might notice there's a little crawl space up here. Lara cannot, like, from here Lara cannot, like, jump and grab. It's too high. But what she can do is come over here, and there's, like, a ledge that she can grab. Let me move a little bit to the left. Okay, so from here, Lara can grab the ledge, and she can shimmy left. This will lead her to be able to get into the crawl space. This is not a secret, but it leads you to a switch that gives you access to secret number 2. If Lara does not come in here and pull the switch, then secret number 2 will be closed off. So, you guys will see, you push this switch, you see a door open, and that's going to be the door to get secret number 2. Secrets 1 and 2 are in more or less the same spot, but if you don't get that door open, you will not be able to get to secret number 2, so just make sure you hit that switch. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and exit out of here. Now that we've got the crowbar, I believe all we need to do now is get out. Alright, go ahead and turn around. And then... oh, we end up in the water, but we can go ahead and get out. From here, we can go ahead and jump to here. We're basically going to jump along these icy slopes until we eventually get out. Oh, there's another poison breather. Let's kill it. Maybe he'll take care of it for us. Where is it? Alright, he took care of it. Oh! Alright, so now we're just going to do what we did before. We're going to get out. Man, I messed up there. Okay. So we go up these icy ramps, jump from corner to corner. Then we can do a running jump to here. And from here, you can do a running jump to this ledge, and this is your way out. Okay, so now go ahead and climb up this way. Alright, so be careful of the drills. What Lara can do is she can crawl, and she won't get hit by any of the drills if she's crawling. They can push her a little bit, but they won't hurt her. Alright, also be careful of that machine. That machine, on the other hand, can hurt you. Alright, then go ahead and run past here. Alright, so there's going to be another poison breather when we get to the top of this. You want to kill him quick. Alright, we took care of him. Let's see where we're at on the Desert Eagle. Doing okay. So go ahead and drop back down onto the mine track. We're going to end up back to where we go on the mine car. Why don't we save once again? I know I'm saving a lot, but we need it. Alright, so get on the mine car. This track is going to be a little bit difficult. Lara's going to make her way down the track. Then go ahead and go up the slope. Alright, when Lara gets to the top, she's going to go down. Go ahead and slow her down a little bit. So you want her fast enough that she'll make it over the gap, but slow her down. Then hit that switch. She'll go ahead and turn this way. Then duck immediately after that gap because there's going to be a rail. Alright, go ahead and continue on this way. Duck after she gets to this one. Alright, then slow her down a little bit. Don't let her overrun that track. Alright, then she's going to end up back back in the mine port room. Alright, go ahead and get out. Alright, so now that we've got the crowbar, we're going to go ahead and go over to this door. You can go ahead and use the crowbar. You'll break the wooden board. Or actually, this one time it looks like metal. I'm surprised the crowbar could break that, but whatever. You're going to come in here, and this is going to be where you get the lead battery. You need this battery. So the upper mine car, I'm saving that one for last. But we're going to go ahead and go up this ramp. There's a building in here. There's a couple of goodies. Why don't we go ahead and save real quick? Alright, so you can come in here. There's going to be like a switch. All that really does is turn on the lights. But also there's going to be a poison breather in here, so you can come in here, you can go ahead and use your machine gun on it and kill it quick. I don't think there's any reason to come inside this building unless, of course, you're going for kills. I am trying to get kills, so I do it. But what we really want is on top of this building. There's going to be... this is where we go to get both of our secrets. So what we want to do is grab the ledge. There's a crawl space behind us, and how we get there, you guys might see it in the ice. There's going to be a ladder that we need to climb down. We want to go to the lowest point where Laura can put her feet in place. This should be fine. Then just press jump, roll, and action. She should be fine. And look at that, she grabs it. Alright, so this is the first secret. Now, if you guys remember the door we opened, that's the door to the second secret. So, had we not pushed that switch in the other room, we'd be able to get the first secret, but we wouldn't be able to get this next secret. So go ahead and come in here. Look at that. 2 secrets in more or less the same spot. But kill this poison breather, because, yeah, he's not good. Alright, so come over here, you get some M16 rounds. Alright, we lost a little health on that jump, nothing too bad. Okay, so now we're going to go up and take the upper mine car. Alright, so... I'm going to go ahead and take this. Let's save again. Alright. So make sure you avoid these rails. Just duck. There's also a drill. You can duck to avoid the drill. Usually if you're ducking, you're fine. Alright, so... come over here, and there's going to be this room with this submarine. If you guys come here and you don't have the things you need, you can just go ahead and take the minecar again, and you'll end up back in the main mine port. So, where you want to go is on the other side. So you're going to use both the lead battery, and you're going to use the winch, I guess you could say. Here's where you use the lead battery. Okay, but we still need to use the winch. There we go, here's the Winch Starter. Alright, so that's going to lower the submarine. That's basically going to enable us to get down to like a lower pocket. Alright, so we're going to try to get inside that submarine. Now, we're not going to be able to make the swim this time. There's going to be another air pocket that we need to get into first. So, well, ouch. Okay, what we need to do is do like a dive, or not. Let's try this. Oh boy. Oh boy. Let's save real quick. Alright, so go ahead and do a dive into the water, and then there's like a little, a little cave underwater she can go into, and then she can get out over here. Go ahead and get out, let your temp gauge like regain, and after that, Laura's gonna swim down to the submarine. This next swim is a little bit tougher, but we can still make it. Right, so go into the water, and then just swim down, down, down. Then get out. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and do. Let's grab the large med pack. So, all right. Let's go ahead and save real quick. Alright, so from over here, Laura's going to want to do a dive. Aim it a little bit diagonally. Try to aim for that corner. Because you want Laura to not bounce off anything. You want her to do like a straight dive. And look at that. We make it out with a good amount of health. You need probably 65 to 70% of your health bar at this point in order to make it through the next swim. Now, what you guys can do is, like, if you guys save underwater and reload your save, Laura will start with a full temperature gauge. So, essentially, if you're trying to do no meds, if it's not no loads, no meds, that's technically not cheating. Alright, to get through this next swim, go ahead and go into the water, and then, like, immediately veer right and go up. We should have enough health and temp gauge, I guess, in order to make this swim, but this one is tight. So get out and climb up and out for air. Look at that. We made it. We are still in the running. Alright, so there's another flamethrower guy. Don't let him scare you. There are a couple of poison breathers over on the other side. Alright, so to get the third secret, there's a little slope. Go ahead and slide down, drop in here. This is the third secret. You can light a flare if it makes things any easier for you guys. So we get some Desert Eagle rounds, and we get a large med pack. Oh, and we get some grenades to go with it. So from here, Lara can do a running jump. She can make it onto this platform. And then from here, she can do a running jump to that triangular platform. But you have to be super, super careful on these because, I mean, it's just super easy to fall off the edge. So do a running jump over here. From here, Lara can back up and do a running jump to this platform. She can come over here, climb up. here, she can do a running jump over here. Climb up this ledge. And then she can jump to the bridge. Now that we got all 3 secrets, what we just need to do now is press this switch, open this door, and it's the end of the level. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Ars Tech Minds took me 34 minutes, got all 3 secrets. Thank you guys so much. Please subscribe, give a thumbs up, leave a comment below, and stay tuned for Tinos!